Welcome everyone to the second episode of our generational tight end Road to MVP series. We are at the Tennessee Titans and current record 6-11 after our very first year. For us, it has not been the best season. We had some injuries, did not play all the games, exactly 13, only 2 touchdowns, so we can get better. We are currently at an 83 overall, really good speed, and still working on those hands. And yeah, now it's time for our team to hopefully get better. I'm not sure if there's anyone good in free agency after the fantasy draft. So let's sim all rounds of free agency. Yeah, no team signed anyone. That's what I was expecting. Still everyone under contract, so our chance will be to get better in the draft. We are here at pick number 7. Before our pick, the Ravens just took a defensive tackle. We could use some support on the O-line and wide receiver. We get an 85 overall wide receiver who might be the new top target for our offense. So of course good for the offense and that could help us on tight end. But Grant Cote looks really good. 85 overall. And he might be the new number 1 target for Mac Jones. The new rookie additions, we got another 80 overall wide receiver in the second round. So remember, I'm not doing those picks. Our GM is just really good. Some help on O-line, a center and a guard, and 3 players for the defense. But honestly, our offense looks really good now. Still Mac Jones and still Damian Pierce on running back. But on guard, we now have a rookie addition who's instant our second best guard. And on center, Robert Kozak could take over from Andre James after this contract will expire. And on wide receiver, 85, 80, 74, 78 with Olave and Ayuk also on the team. This will be really good for our quarterback and might help us to be a better team and hopefully also make Travius Skittle better. More additions in free agency. We got also Mike Williams and another tight end, thankfully worse than we are. So let's go to training camp and hopefully get better here. And this does not look too good, only 3 gains. With that, we are now still at an 83 overall. Are better here in player skill, if I remember correctly. Don't know what the hands rating actually was, but speed stayed the same. We can look at progression. Endurance changed, so it's not too much. So yeah, we need to perform this time in the season. So let's adjust our training, put game tape down, and a little bit more focus on technical, that we can get better here, especially with our hands rating. Preseason game 1 is simmed, and did we have a contribution here? No. That means hopefully that we are part of the starters and won't play here too much in preseason. Let's look at game 2. Skittle here with a rush. And also here in the receiving game involved, Mike Williams gets most of the targets. But yeah, hopefully when the season comes, we will play more snaps. Still focus on technique. And preseason game number 3, another win for the Titans. And for Skittle, we have 2 receptions, but no touchdown. But that does not matter because now it's time to really perform. We play against the Ravens in week 1 of the new year, and that means we could focus more on game tape again because we want to get prepared. Still no free points for social are here for the badges. So let's sim week 1 against the Ravens, and we lose our very first game, only 10 points with our new great offense. 3 receptions, 43 yards is not too much. Another rushing involvement, but that is not good enough. We need more performance. Now here, higher focus on game tape, which is fine in my opinion, because we need wins, we need performance, and there is no better game to do that against our division rivals, the Houston Texans. And yeah, 42 points, that looks really good. Mac Jones with 3 touchdowns. Our fullback CJ Ham gets involved. And for Skittle, 76 yards, so not bad. But yeah, as expected, Code really gets the most of our targets. He's really good, to be honest, but I also want to get an involvement here. But yeah, as long as the team wins, we will hopefully also get better. Now at an 84 overall, since the hands rating progressed. Yeah, that's really good. So let's continue to do that and hopefully win week 3 against the 49ers, who are 2-0. So really hard game for us. And we lose just barely by 1 point. And we get a rushing touchdown. That is really great. In the passing game, not that involved, but in the rushing game, yeah, 1 touchdown, 11 yards. So our first touchdown of the year, which hopefully gives us more XP and 1 opportunity. So we could take an action here. Don't know if that makes sense, but let's test it against the Giants. What should we do? Yeah, let's not be that aggressive and just focus on our own game. That could make changes here, I guess. Is this the happiness rating of our fans, media, front office, coaches, and whatever for us? So yeah, now in an interview, we have 14 action points. So let's give some extra effort against the Giants, who are... Why did we comment against the Giants? We're now playing the Jaguars? That does not make any sense, but well, let's put the extra effort into the game against the 3-0 Jaguars, who are now 3-1, and we get 51 points. So great performance by our team, and especially a great performance by Code. We could just change the series into following a career of Grant Code, or Cody, or whatever he wants to be pronounced. No touchdowns for us, but still second best receiver on our team. We are now 2-2, which is really nice. 34% until the next level. A lot of experience here, but not enough to have a new badge. 10 action points. Let's not spend them yet and play week 5, I think, against the Steelers. Yeah, and we win again, and the first loss against for the Steelers. Mac Jones 6 touchdowns. Our offense starts to really be good, and our first receiving touchdown. That's great. That's really great. Sumter, our second round pick, also gets involved here with the touchdowns. But our offense becomes now unstoppable. 55 yards, 1 touchdown. And Mac Jones really starts to flourish here in this offense. I mean, totally understandable with those weapons. But still, yeah, it's not change anything here for the training schedule. So far, we are on a good track. And now week 6 was our bye week, if I saw that correctly. So let's sim week 7, and yeah, that's a loss against the 5-1 Cardinals. But again, Jones with 3 touchdowns and 1 for us. So we're not that bad. We're starting to get some touchdowns, still at an 84 overall. Speed now up to an 88, which is really great. Run blocking also will be better soon. But that's really good. Also, intelligence got up. And yeah, we are on a good track. Hopefully now also on time to make a playoff run, but not if we continue to lose like that. 0 points. What are we doing? 0 points against the Colts. Well, I mean, they really shut down our passing game. 103 yards. That's not good at all. So let's sim another week. We need a better offensive performance. And yeah, we get it against the Kansas City Chiefs, beating them barely, but not due to Mac Jones. That was also not his best game. Cody with the only touchdown, and for us, 46 yards. The positive news is that we're not injured so far, and we just continue to get better. 61% until the next level. So I guess we're not that bad. Let's put some extra effort into the next game. I think we have the possibility to beat the Colts again, hopefully in a very important divisional game to stay alive for the playoff hunt. And yes, we get our revenge, 37-21. And this time Skittle, not the extra effort that I was hoping to get out of him. But still, the win is really important for us. So let's take a quick look at our standings. We are 5-4 and lead the division. So that's good news, but we need more wins. And the first chance to do that is against the 9-0 New Orleans Saints. That does not look too good, but we win that. Wow. 27 points, so we are really competitive right now. And not the best stats for us, but still a win is a win. 72% until the next level, which could really help us. And I could put some team effort here. Let's motivate our team. We are really on a run after that win and hopefully get our next one. But we lose against the Seattle Seahawks. So I don't know if those action points have any impact at all. But it does not seem that we have been motivated. No touchdown for us, 42 yards. But yeah, not the best performance overall. Still no opportunities here. And yeah, just focus on game tape. That's fine in my opinion. I want to be prepared for our next game. We need to win, and we do so against the Rams. 7-5 now. And this time, 0 touchdowns again, 48 yards. So we are one of the top targets of Mac Jones, but just don't get the red zone throws to us. And now lose against the Bills. We are not that great yet. I mean, we are on the right way. With that said, only 14 yards in this game. But we keep losing. Hopefully we are still on top of the division. Yes, we are. So thankfully our division is not that great. So we have some crucial games. And as soon as we play the Jaguars, Texans, now the Jaguars, yes. I should put some extra effort in. Or let's motivate our team and inspire them. We need the win to get into the playoffs. That would be a huge success, and that's one of the most important games this season. If we win that, it looks really good, and we do. 35-25. And this time we get 18 rushing yards, which is great, and another touchdowns and 80 yards. So after inspiring the team, we take the lead and really help our team to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. And now with just 3 games to go, we should be good, hopefully. If we win 1 or 2 additional games, 96% now until the next level, which could really help us. I won't spend any action points. I will keep that for the playoffs, hopefully. So against the Browns, we need to win that. And yes, 9-6. And with that, we should secure the first place in our division. I like that our coaches keep involving us in the rushing game. Not that successful, but yeah, 26 yards receiving. Is that already enough to put us to the new level? Yes, we are level 2. And with that, we can spend another badge. And natural at the position increases positional skill. That could actually be really good. Let's take a look. 81. We could use that. That means that we are a little bit more consistent, hopefully. So let's spend that and take a look. 84. Oh wow, I hope that it will increase a little bit more than that. 84 is of course not that great, but still better than 81. So we spent that badge. Now week 17 and hopefully another win for us. Yes, against the Bengals. So that should for 100% secure the division title. Now again a touchdown and 51 yards. So maybe we are more consistent now. Week 18. And we win again, this time against the Texans. So 11-5 is really good. Are we 12-5? I'm not sure. 47 yards, 11-6. Okay. But still, we managed to just flip the record compared to last year from 6-11 to now 11-6. And with that, we are actually in second place of the AFC. Now against the Ravens, against the Bengals, since the Dolphins have the bye week. We won against the Bengals just earlier, but we need to do that again to hopefully give us a playoff run. So let's use the action points to inspire the team. That worked really well last time. And play against the Bengals. Can we win again? No! And with that, the season is over. We lose against the Cincinnati Bengals. Made an impact with 1 touchdown and 30 yards, but that is not enough. That really hurts. So let's sim the Super Bowl and take a look. Yeah, Dolphins won against the Saints. Well, the number 1 team in the AFC actually made it. And for us, the season is over. 37% already on level 2. So I guess playoff games really have an impact here. Action points, we don't need them anymore. Still happy we are at an 86 overall. So improved a little bit. Got better in player skill due to the badge. And let's look at the stats. So this year finally involved in the rushing game, not only in the preseason, but also in the season with nearly 100 yards and 1 touchdown. And receiving, we really got better and stayed healthy. Did not start for 3 games. That's not good. But we played all 17, 712 yards, 4 touchdowns, but also 4 drops, which really shows us that we need to get better with our hands rating. 7 catches over 20 plus yards. That's really good. And did not allow a sack in year 2, 49 pancakes, 14 missed blocks. I'm still happy with that. Season grade B, attitude B, awareness also really good. Effort and performance could be better. 1.07 value per snap. I think that's should be good for tight ends. I have no idea. So let's see if that already helps us to get into the Pro Bowl. Of course, did not win anything here. Also nothing for our team. Offensive rookie. Our star wide receiver Cody really stopped performing in the second half of the season. But let's see if it's enough for us to get into the Pro Bowl. Let's go down a little bit. And yes, we make our very first Pro Bowl as tight end number 1 here. Well deserved with a lot of receiving yards, 4 touchdowns. Let's take a look at the NFC. Okay, the tight ends have been better there. But for the AFC best tight end, which is already a huge success for us. So let's take a look at our player. Not much XP. I thought it could help us a little bit more, but we get a badge here which says 2024 All-Star Bowl. A great year 2 for us. We managed to make it into the Pro Bowl. We got our very first playoff game. We improved, and now it's time for year 3. The 2025 draft, and we are at pick 24 with the Tennessee Titans. We could use some support for the defense, but we draft a new quarterback in round 1, so someone to put pressure on Mac Jones. But honestly, the accuracy is horrible. So let's hope that Joel Robbins won't throw the ball. Just not yet. He needs some improvement on accuracy to get better. I hope that he does not start. We had a great offensive performance last year with the Tennessee Titans. Mac Jones was really able to distribute the balls to the new rookies. To us, we had 4 touchdowns, which is not a lot, but still better than nothing. But now we have some pressure on Mac Jones. Let's look at the other rookies. No one who really stands out. David Stroud as a 2nd round pick, really good on safety, should be a cornerstone for the upcoming years. A fullback, a defensive tackle, 70 overall in the 5th round. Great name, by the way. And a punter, hopefully not too high, 7th round. Okay, but we continue to get better. And with Joel Robbins, we now have a very interesting quarterback on the roster. Let's sim free agency and look if we signed anyone that might help us. No signings, so with that we are in training camp. Can we adjust that? Yeah, let's focus a little bit more on technical things. I don't know if that actually has an impact on training camp, but yeah, we don't need game preparation in the training camp. Could help us with our intelligence, of course, but we really need to get better with our hands rating. So let's take a look at our training camp performance. And I mean, Joel Robbins, 19 gains. That is outstanding. He's now at a 64 accuracy, so already got better here. He could be a really good talent. Did not expect, honestly, most of the times rookies don't get that high gains, right? But 64 accuracy is still not perfect, but could be important to be better than Mac Jones, who's already at an 87 overall. I don't think that our head coach will bench him. But let's see, more important for us, Travis Skittle, only 2 gains, which is not really good. As you can see, no improvements here in the event log. That is not good. So let's focus a little bit more on technical again. For the preseason, we don't need the game tape. And quickly go through preseason and then make a few games before ending the episode. I most likely won't do the whole season, but just a few games. Let's see. Robbins, yeah, that's what I expected. He is not able to complete the passes. That's not good. Let's hope that he won't start. We have 32 yards, which worries me a little bit, because we should be the starter and not play in preseason games. This time Robbins better. Really good with 84 completion percentage. Skittle again involved in the rushing game, but yeah, 1 catch in the receiving game. I hope we start, but let's see. Third preseason game, 0 points against the Buccaneers. And again, Robbins did not play too much. Does that mean that he is a starter? Let's look at our roster. And go to starters. No, Mac Jones is still listed as a starter. And we are as well together with Irv Smith. But yeah, we should get the majority of snaps. And we have an opportunity here to comment. Let's comment on the next game. And I don't know what impact that actually has, but yeah. Now we can again focus on the game tape a little bit more because we are now in the season. Hands should go up soon, which is really great. But we need to focus on the season. We need to focus on game 1 against the Indianapolis Colts. That needs to be a win for us. They shut us out one time. We won against them in the second game. And now we start the season with a 20-19 win. And that looks not good. Is Mac Jones? Oh, he's doubtful. So he got injured. And Robbins got injured as well. So our third quarterback, Green, needed to play a few snaps. Still 2 touchdowns and 2 to Quez Watkins. Did not get involved too much here in the very first game. But now we can only hope that our quarterback gets back soon. So Mac Jones is doubtful. Our rookie QB should start the next game. He was probable. And he won us the game. 15 points. That does not look good, the completion percentage. 0 touchdowns. That is not great. So no touchdown for us, of course. 43 yards leading the team in terms of yards, which is really good. But we need more touchdowns. Week 3, we started 2-0 thanks to our defense. And now our offense needs to step up, but they don't. Mac Jones is back and already throws another interception. Only 1 touchdown, which again does not go to us. 66 yards is third in the team. But so far, no touchdowns for us. 56% until the next level. We need to get better. And our hands also got better. So progressed. Here we are now up to an 89 overall. So really one of the best tight ends in the league. But our offensive coordinator does not use us too much, honestly. And we lose again against the Jaguars, which is not good. 28 points. Mac Jones starts again. So I guess the question which quarterback is starting, is solved with that. No touchdowns, 45 yards. It's not good. It's not good. We need a better passing game, a better offense. We need more wins after 2 losses in a row. And that of course does not help to have a bye week. So week 6 against the 4-1 Chicago Bears. That's not going to be very easy. And we lose. Our defense is just horrible and we cannot get points offensively. Mac Jones is not playing great and we struggle. We really struggle. Only 10 yards. That's not good. 69% against the next or for the next level. We have some effort here, but does not make sense to use the action points yet. So let's sim another week. And we tie against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't believe that. No touchdowns for us. 58 yards. That does not look too promising. In the standings, we are last in our division with 2-3-1. We need a turnaround pretty soon. So let's sim week 8. and hopefully get the turnaround against our division rivals, Jacksonville Jaguars. I think it might be time to inspire again. It worked once, it didn't work in the playoffs, so hopefully it works here against the Jaguars. No. We are a bad team. Still no touchdown for us. 28 yards. Oh, that's really not good. And now against the Super Bowl winning Miami Dolphins in week 9, there is still hope. So we won in overtime. We have now 3 wins, but I think that's not enough to get into the Super Bowl. Are we benched? What's going on here? We had no catch the very first time, and that's because we are out for 2 to 4 weeks. That's not good. So I guess we can also sim until the end of the year, or at least 2 or 3 games. We have injury luck again. We have injury, not luck. We're injury prone again. Now 4-6-1. I mean, the season is over. We get 0 points against the Texans. We're now probable again. But this year is just horrible. Really down year. I mean, I don't know what to say. It does not look really good. Well, we get a win against the Vikings. We are back, but no touchdowns yet. So can we actually finish the year with 0 touchdowns, which would be horrible? I guess that means 99. Oh no, we have another batch that we could spend. So in high aptitude increases potential. That's good. Analytical mind. I mean, potential is great. But I guess we should get our ratings up. So positional skill and technique, let's acquire that badge. And we're now at an 88. Hands 77, was that already the case? Not sure. But yeah, we need to get better, and then we can increase the potential as a next step. So great news that we are already at level 3 and we keep winning. Do we actually still have a shot at the playoffs? Let's quickly check after seeing that we did not get another touchdown. Nothing new here. I'm not happy at the Titans. I mean, is there a possibility to request a trade? By the way, we are out of the playoff hunt. Is there actually a possibility? That would be really interesting because I don't want to be at the Titans anymore. Last year was good, but this year is just horrible. We lose against the Lions and still no touchdown. Week 17, another chance. I mean, that's the only goal of the season now, to get a touchdown. We win against the Broncos and played, but again, no touchdown. Final chance in week 18. We lose against the Chargers. Is Mac Jones benched, or why is Joe Robbins playing? But he's also not that great. And he is also not happy to throw to us. What a horrible, horrible year. Let's look at the end of the season. We are level 3. Did not spend much action points or social points. 91 overall. That's really good. We are at a 91 at tight end player skill. The ratings look really good, so we should perform better than just nearly 500 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 6 drops. This hand rating needs to get better. Started 10 games, which is actually the worst. So that shows that we really get involved. But yeah, it's not enough. We cannot help the Tennessee Titans to make a playoff appearance. So let's sim the divisional championship, conference, and the Super Bowl. And the 2025 Super Bowl champions are the New Orleans Saints. Would be great to play for them. Let's look into season awards. Nothing for us, not surprisingly, and I'm 99% sure that we are not in the Pro Bowl. Horrible year for us. Let's look at tight end. Yeah, no. Well deserved for those guys and not for us. And with that, we made a step back actually after a really good second season. We will now come into our fourth year. Not good that we signed such a big contract. We are still under contract for the next 4 years. And I guess there is no possibility to request a trade. Well, I guess we are stuck with the Titans and need to help them to get better next year. Can we achieve that? Who will start, Mac Jones or Joel Robbins? Let's see in the next episode. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a great week. Bye-bye.